So today we're in a different background, and we're also not in Atlanta today. So round of applause for that. We're in Minnesota today. Took a little vacation from the usual rat race. Part of me kind of misses it, but this was a well deserved, well needed little break so I can just focus on content, focus on going crazy in the gym, take a little breather, really practice money management as well. So on a little mini vacation. I've been on my macros too. I've still been doing good on that. I don't got my pedometer with me because I have one back home in Omaha where I'm headed. But I have been getting my steps and I've been doing 2 hours on the treadmill plus walking around outside. So I know usually an hour on a treadmill is around, I want to say 7 to 10K steps. So that's 714. And then I do a little bit around close to like an hour walking, so that'll get me between a ballpark of like 15 to 20K. Anyway, this video is about the cycles and how everything in life is going to happen in cycles. It's inevitable. Everything happens in cycles. Your life is a cycle. Shit, the sun is a cycle, the weather's a cycle, the year is a cycle. And all your endeavors, every single like endeavor that you have in life, there is a cycle prevalent if you choose to analyze it. But there will always be a cycle. You can also just choose to ignore it because it ain't that important. But it depends on how you look at it. Because in the grand scheme of things, it's not really important as long as you just can identify the cycle and then just lock into it, send this shit forward. Right now, I feel like I'm in a cycle of where I need to be alone. Like single, but learning to love myself and putting myself first and seeing what that looks like and making the example of how to, or how I should be loved before I even step foot into the dating scene so I can like diagnose and acknowledge like, all right, this isn't how I want to be treated. This isn't how I should be treated. So cut off instead of just going through it, going into it and being like, oh, I guess that's just how it's going to be this time. Just how my mindset was before, like dealing with saying that there's certain trade offs that you got to take with people to deal with them. Like you got to choose which type of ain't shit you got to deal with. But in reality, you can just choose not to deal with it at all. Like I've been the happiest these past few months just being single, alone. People have tried to get at me, but I decline it. I don't even entertain it because I don't feel like wasting their time. I don't feel like wasting my own. I don't feel like getting their hopes up because it ain't worth it. Like, plus getting your hopes up for something that'll actually never happen just sucks in the end. And it's pretty fucking annoying. Like, you could have just said something up front, but that's a topic for a different video. So yeah, your cycles, even relationships are a cycle. Like you have the honeymoon phase, and then you have that phase where that phase where it's just like slowly descending into the point where y'all just are just putting up with each other and y'all don't like each other, and then y'all have the inevitable end. that's like the usual dating that's prevalent today. And people, when you don't like diagnose or don't notice the cycle of things, you aren't really aware of what's going on. You're just sitting there like, I think we're in the honey. One of y'all can be like, I think we're in the honeymoon phase, and then one of y'all can be like on a completely different fucking page. Like you don't even know what the fuck's going on. Whole time, one of y'all is aware that y'all hate each other, and the other one thinks we're still in the honeymoon phase. And y'all just moving at different paces. But identifying the cycles. So yeah, at this point, really is just trial and error. Like I said, being alone. Shit, I'm even choosing to spend the holidays by myself. Like I'm just going back to see my mom for a little bit, see my brother, see my brothers. The day I'm filming this is my little brother Akim's birthday, so happy birthday to him. Can't wait to see you this weekend. Hopefully you're having a good birthday. I know you're at work because I checked your location. Hopefully you still have a decent birthday. You and your girlfriend go do something cool. But this cycle right now is just for me to like improve myself, for me to love myself, for me to like become the me that I see in like my dreams or in the back of my head, or like the me that I picture myself as being, become that person. And I feel like maybe this might be too thinking too far ahead, but I think the cycle after that is maintaining that. We should be maintaining that person because I'm going into the winter. We're going into the winter season, so that's usually when people fall off their pivot and fall off their grind. Like, yeah, they might pick up financially up until Christmas, but their like physical, mental health, the shit all declines in the winter because it's cold. Nobody wants to be outside. You don't hang with people. There isn't as much like vitamin D from the sun readily available. This, that, and the third, but I plan to use this winter to really lock in, to really fix the problems that plagued me for the last few years, and to really get over this like sense of that I've missed so much in these people's lives that I need to find a way to compensate for that. And that's why I'm such a gift giver, and that's why I've always been told that I give good gifts, because I've never taken the chance to like figure out what I want, but I know I can tell you what everybody else wants, or I can just go, like if Christmas were next week, I can go pick out a gift for everybody that I'm pretty close to, and they'll be happy with it, if not astonished, because that's just how much of a gift giver I am. I'm very observant and I pay attention to people, but you realize that people don't pay attention to you, and it shouldn't be like that. And that's when you need to take the time to pay attention to yourself, because after all, this shit all started with you. The middle of the story is just you. The main character, the only consistent character throughout this bitch is you. And the story ends once you hit that box or you get turned into dust. Whatever happens. Once your life ends, your story ends, that's the end, that's the way it goes. Only consistent character through this shit is you, and you can't keep putting yourself off to the side. You can't keep playing second fiddle to somebody else. You can't keep living somebody else's dream. You can't keep sitting there as second best. You can't keep putting yourself in second place. And it's ironic, like the whole second best thing, because I have a song that I made years ago called Diary of the Second Best. And it really just made me back. It really just like took me back to when I made that song and this whole Christmas story. And when people ask me, what do I want for Christmas? What do I want for birthday? I genuinely have no idea whatsoever. But if somebody's like, hey, uh, or if their birthday's coming up, I know exactly what they want. I had a list ready the week prior. Or Christmas coming, I had a list ready the week prior. I'm getting cashing out on people. And in the moment, I don't think of it as like the guilt of not being there and making up for not being there, but subconsciously, it's like if you get them a gift and they don't like it, that's gonna be like the first thing that pops up in their head. Like, damn, maybe I don't know them no more because I've been gone for so long. Yeah, cycles, man. You even got bad cycles too. You even got cycles of where life's trying to teach you a lesson. So fucking around, life will fuck around, keep you broke, keep you struggling to make a penny stretch, keep you fucked up, keep you sitting in the house, shit, running through women, destroying yourself, all for this lesson that life's trying to teach you. And if you don't get it, it will just restart your cycle. It'll keep you going through it until you get it, until it's like eureka. Even with fitness, like with every like weight loss attempt that I've had, I've learned something new, and I went about it with a different. I went at it with a different angle, but only like this recent time have I took the time to take all like the, I guess you could say, data or shit that I've learned through trial and error and really combine it all, because you really need, it's like weight loss isn't just this one size fit all thing. It's like a whole, there's like, so say you get like a how to guide, you buy somebody's course, or like they got multiple how to guides, or like the Minecraft how to books that they recently came out. It wasn't recent, it was like 10 years ago, but that they came out with. They have a how to guide for crafting, mining, weapons, and shit. They have like how to guides on specific, what's it called? Specific facets of the game, or specific areas of play, or specific avenues of play. You can take one of those guides and you will be good. You can grab this guide and be able to do this thing very efficiently. So with weight loss, there's a whole bunch of different like how to books or manuals, and you can, like, I took three different ones in this example. I took three different ones and I just stuck with that info. Like, I took one, ran with that info, failed. Took one, ran with that info, failed. Took another one, ran with that info, made a decent change, but ended up relapsing over time because I crash dieted. This time around, I'm taking the shit from all three, combining it, and then plus I'm always like taking notes in my notebook and writing down new shit every day for, in case I either hit a plateau, or in the case of where I need to do like a refeed day or something. I'm not, I try not to consume too much weight loss content or videos about weight loss pertaining to weight loss, self improvement type videos because it'll it'll make you not want to do this shit no more. Because once you've it's interesting until it's not. That's how hyperfixations are. And I think the best life changes come from hyperfixations. And I think that's what the weight loss journey is. Like you've been hyperfixated on it for so long that you see results, and then the results give you another boost, and then it's like boosting the hyperfixation to where you keep going because nobody actually enjoys working out. Nobody actually enjoys putting themselves through the pain. Nobody actually enjoys the way you have to eat to lose weight. It's like it's a fad. It's like a hyperfixation. You have to the fixation on it will get you started initially, but then the results over time will it's like a phone battery. So think of it like a phone battery. The initial push is like the first charge, like when you wake up in the morning, the first charge of your phone when you first wake up in the morning. Now, when you first see that phone hit like below 50% around noonish, maybe 12:30. We'll go at 12:30 in the afternoon. Your phone hits 45%. You go ahead and throw it on the charger for a little bit. That throwing it on the charger for a little bit can symbolize your first round of results. You see that your triceps are more defined or your bicep, or you get more volume in your chest, or you see your forearm veins a little more. That can be that recharge that your hyperfixation needs to go again. Now, it's a minor boost. You only charge it for like 15-20 minutes, but it got you back up to about 60%. We'll say 55-60%. Now, it's around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Your phone dropped down to 35. Phone's down at 35%. You go ahead and set it on the charger. You got a little time, you go ahead and set it on the charger. Let it sit there. Now you get your next boost. Your next boost is you check your weight. You done lost like 10 pounds. You look in the mirror. You start flexing in the mirror. Like, damn, I'm looking a little angular. Damn, look at my neck. You see the veins jumping out the neck. You see the traps jumping. Like, yeah, damn, I'm feeling tight. Aki, look at the veins in the hands. Damn, I'm looking right. That's another boost to your hyperfixation, and so on and so forth. It's like once you see that it's paying off, it can boost it. But you sitting there consuming the content on YouTube, like watching the videos about it, imagining something, and I don't know, it's like you imagining it creates like a miniature like seed of doubt. In that whole process of sitting there daydreaming about it, in the back of your head, it creates a miniature like seed of doubt. I don't know if it's a mental thing or not, but to minimize that whole seed of doubt, I try not to consume as much weight loss videos, or I try not to pay attention to people's weight loss journeys, and I definitely try not to watch like red pill videos or videos of people like bashing the opposite sex because we're all people at the end of the day. Like, some people are worse people than others. We're not all good people. There's literally nobody that's 100% a good person. You got some skeletons in your closet, so do they. We all people. We fuck up sometimes. Our bad. We sometimes people just do things. They just do things and they regret it later. People act on impulse. It's part of life. The way we are made. And that circles us back to, or that cycles us back to the whole topic of the video. People do things in cycles. All these things happen in cycles. You feel like you're the greatest person in the world. You've been doing good by everybody until life pulls up and just shits on you. You're like, you know what? I'm the villain now. Fuck it. Everybody want to pay me out as the villain. Fuck it. I'm gonna be the villain. And I've been there for years, and I'm glad that that cycle ended, and now I'm just taking the time and having my training arc. I'm taking the back seat. I'm a background character right now. I'm powering up. I'm like, the time between like the after Naruto fought Sasuke at the Valley of Death, where Sasuke was leaving the village and Kakashi had to come grab Naruto, and Naruto went off to train with Jiraiya. This is my training arc from that whole time span between this part and then the beginning of Shippuden, where Naruto and Jiraiya come back to the village, and then the whole Kazekage rescue arc happens, and blase blase. That's where I'm at right now. I'm in the background. I'm in the background. I'm training. I'm learning my Rasen. I don't even Giant Rasengan. I'm mastering my Shadow Clone Jutsu. I'm getting right. I'm mastering my chakra. Learning more about my Jinchuriki. I'm learning about my tail beast. I'm the Jinchuriki. Point of the matter is, I'm in training mode right now. I'm in the hyperbolic time shaper. I'm trying to get right. And all you can do in that cycle is see it, acknowledge it, visualize it, assign it a task, tunnel vision on that one task, and pursue it. Go straight for it. Acknowledge what that one task is, take it one task at a time, and let's gun straight for it. Put your blockers on. Let's block out all the secondary movers in life. Focus on this primary task. Gun straight for it. Because this multitasking shit ain't for everybody. So you know what is for everybody. Tunnel visioning on one thing and giving it everything you got. So let's just give our training arc everything we got. I know I'm gonna do it with mine. Hopefully do it with yours if that's the season that you're in. Make sure you take care, man. Alright, write in your journal, call a loved one, plan a vacation. Shit, tell yourself you love yourself, get your steps in, get back on your macros, get on the treadmill, nigga. Shit. Go outside, say hi to somebody random, spark up a conversation with somebody random. And I cannot stress this enough. Say good things to yourself. Tell yourself that you love yourself, and just speak highly of yourself. Stop putting yourself down. It's unbecoming. Even if people tell you that you're very arrogant, being arrogant will save your life. Alright, man, I'm signing out. This has been Brian, chilling in Minnesota. Taking a load off from the work, but I'm still dialing in personal work. Hopefully you are too, man. See ya.